Hi, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. Recently, I went to JOANN Fabrics and Crafts in St. George, Utah. Now, I don't live in St. George. I have to drive, 40 to 45 minutes to get there. I go about once a month, sometimes twice a month. It's a real treat for me and I really enjoy it because this particular store is very large. They have quite a variety of things to look at. So I'm going to share with you those items I purchased. So let's get started. When I was in the store, the place was mobbed. You had to wait a long time to get your fabric cut. And my husband was just a little impatient and kind of grumbled towards the end, but he got through it and managed to survive. What was really going on was they had a huge sale on fleece, and I took advantage of it. I didn't intend on buying fleece when I got there, but when I saw how inexpensive it was, I grabbed it. Now this particular fleece is just your typical beige. It's about the color of my sofa. What I'm going to do with this is not going to be in a video. I'm going to throw it over my sofa because we've recently inherited a dog and a beautiful new grandson, and with Manny in the room and all three of them piled on the sofa, it's going to get pretty dirty. So I'm going to take this piece of fleece and throw it over my sofa. There you go. I couldn't resist buying this fabric. I've been looking for fabric to make decorative pillows out of, and I will be using this fabric in a video coming up fairly soon. I'm going to use two different colors and I'm going to make a grouping of pillows that are more contemporary. So if you want to make a pillow anywhere between 16 and 18 inches, you need about a half a yard for each pillow. I thought this fabric was so cute and very cheery. Even though it's black and white, it has just a whimsical pattern to it, and this is kind of a geometrical pattern. So I will be making a tote bag using both of these fabrics on the outside. Now this is part of the keepsake quilt fabric in JOANN Fabrics and Crafts, and if you want to make the tote bag, you're going to need about a half a yard of both fabrics. This is a beautiful plaid fabric and it's a loose weave, and I've been thinking about making a video on how to make a really simple poncho, but I want to have fringe on it. So if you want to have fringe on a poncho, check for the weave in it, and if the threads come out really easily, then you're going to be able to make this poncho. And you'll need about a yard and a half of this fabric, and this video will be really easy. I love to do cross stitch. I prefer counted cross stitch, but occasionally I see something that I really like that's pre-printed on the fabric that you use to do your cross stitch on. We used to live in California where we had a condo near the beach. So we had everything decorated with a beach theme. And it was kind of fairly new, but we decided living near the beach didn't work out for us. So we sold it and we brought everything to where we live in the desert. And a lot of the items I just didn't want to get rid of because I did a lot of cross stitch pictures that went with the beach theme. So I decided that I wanted to do this. So we have a little bedroom that we use for guests, and I decided to make that a beach theme so they feel like they're at a resort and not in the desert where it gets to be 115 degrees on a cool day. So this went with that beach theme. It's got a cat sitting in a chair and it says beach day every day. And let me show you another item I did with the cross stitch or beach theme. This is a bunch of flip-flops, and this was in a second bedroom that we had in the condo. It was just a small condo, and we had a guest bedroom where people, when our friends and family came, they could stay in that room, and I tried to make it feel like it was a resort. But I don't always frame all of my cross stitch pictures. This is one that I made a pillow out of. Now this is not cross stitch. This is needlepoint. And needlepoint, you usually work with yarn, but the way you go about stitching it is very, very similar. So to make a pillow out of it, you can put fabric around the edges. I decided to put a ruffle on the edge, and it's also got a slip cover on the back, so if you wanted to use this pillow form for another one, you could. So one of the things I wanted to ask all of you who watch me on a regular basis, are you interested in learning a little bit more about needlepoint and cross stitch? You've never done it, because I've been thinking about for quite a long time making videos on cross stitch or needlepoint and showing you how you can make them into other projects. So leave a comment below if you are interested in learning more about needlework. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, if you're interested in learning more about making pillows and tote bags and other clothing, check below the YouTube screen for those video links. Thanks for watching and happy sewing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Click on the bell so you can receive notifications about my latest videos. I'm Cheryl, and this is Scotty, and this is Manny. See you next time, and happy sewing!